Moo.
Alright, welcome to the month of October. We got just a couple news for you. This is what I want to mention. We got Fable Legends coming up. The beta, sign right up on their website. I'll put the link in the description below. Just give it a click there. You just put your email address in, and it's simple as that. Then I'm pretty. Oh, they ask you for confirmation like usual, and that's about it. They don't ask you for anything else, which is really weird. But I'm assuming they'll just email you if you're selected. I'm pretty sure it's a huge beta, and most people get in because it's like an exclusive thing to our platform, and they really want to. I'm pretty sure they want to just stress test and test to the hard content of Fable and make sure that people are really enjoying it, which I don't know if I'm going to be one of those people. You see, I don't know. I mean, there's, these games seem to be becoming more popular. Like, maybe they'll even become their own genre at some point. These 4v1 little fucking dick duck, you just pop in with your four buds, like a little, it kind of like, Destiny. You come in with, a weird number, like 3 people, but this time it's 4v1, and one person's actually a person or your friend, and it just, I don't know, seems like it could lead to some weird, instances where the person on the other team is just fucking trolling you and just doesn't even do his job, he just throws minions everywhere and calls it a day. But hopefully, maybe you'll have a good matchmaking system, or they're saying like the way that quests are set up are really dynamic, I guess. But everyone says that about RPGs. But I really hope that the quest system, and for God's sake, if there is not like really in-depth customization for a 4v1, dungeon crawler, there better be for Pete's sake. Jeez Louise, I need to customize. And you're stuck with a preset character, just like in Evolve, but Evolve has lots of content, and they're from the people who did Left 4 Dead, so that's how they normally do it. They give you the character, and then they give you a little bit of backstory on the character, and then you just go about your way. But there's always lots of content, lots of maps. For Fable Legends, it's got the graphics. We got that down. Apparently, it's going to be using DirectX 12, so it's going to have nice, smooth pace, not for a lot of frame drops. I don't know. What worries me though is the town in between that you go in from the missions. If that's just going to be a gimmick, like Fable's open world, big open world, I want to see some good and evil choices that, just like the Fable series was known for, is like one of the bigger series to have that. There's Mass Effect, Fable, and the good and evil aspect. Really, this game could really shine if they play that up online. Like if you and your friends have to make really harsh decisions on the quest you take, either, or like maybe some dynamic outcomes. You choose to do this, you and your party do, and it affects the upcoming fights and battles to come, and maybe even the town folk despise you and stuff. Maybe there could be a lot of things that could be going for this game. We know a little bit. There's some hands on, and it's an interesting concept to take the Fable brand and change it into something completely different. And they got a lot to prove. But again, October 16th, we got the beta. So sign right up. You got about 2 weeks. So get up in there. Stick your little Fable cock up in there, and get on to fucking carving your legacy out of repetitive combat. Oh, I said it. Oh, no, I was joking. We'll see. And I mean, a lot of the effects look really cool, and the combat does look very steady. But I mean, also, okay, one last thing I'm very worried about. Fable, in general, was way too easy, and even though you're fighting against one other person, I swear, I mean, it just might become. I really hope it's balanced. I really hope it just works out, because it seems like if you're the good guy, you can just go upgrade all your crap and come back and just wreck all the one person's minions they send out. But I mean, that probably won't be the case. I know you can upgrade the evil guy, evil doer of the Fable, can upgrade some sort, but they haven't really said. I just really need my cosmetics, man, for this game. That would set it apart from a lot, Anyway, moving on. We got the next up. I mean, it's not major news. It's not gonna blow anyone's load all over the wall. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to miss. I didn't mean it was everywhere. There's nothing I could do. It's just blue. But anyway, yeah, Project Spark. You heard it. You know it. You've been around it. I mean, there was a beta quote unquote, which was a great beta. In terms of that, it was just open constantly this entire time. They just literally took the beta and ran with it. Just oh, here's the beta. It'll be open till the game comes out, pretty much. I mean, it's closing in the next couple days. I think it's gonna close now because the game's gold anyway, and it comes out. Oh yeah, it's definitely closed. October 7th is when the game releases. So yeah, you got 3 days. It'll be free to play, luckily, and I think that's for the benefit. I mean, because Project Spark, is very simplified, coding and game mechanics, and it's gets kind of tricky when you start really, really utilizing the features, and when you're there's people that are making entire games and cinematics, speech, voice. You can do motion capture with your Kinect, all this crazy shit, and then those people, they can choose to spend money and get more items, more just more features, more. I mean, you have all the basic features, all the the stuff you really need. But then they have the Conqueror pack they mentioned, E3, the sci-fi pack. I mean, a lot of it's free, but I know paying money benefits you in a great way if you're really serious about the game and you want to get really, really into the depths of it. And I do love the fact that you would share your creations online. I think it's a very, very, very neat premise. And they said that they've been developing this for 4 fucking years, man. And I mean people are calling it a dumb-looking game. The graphics are shit, like an indie. I guess I'd call it an indie, but I mean, this is far, far above what a lot of the other games that people are offering. I've never heard of anything like this. I mean, there's Little Big Planet and some other crafty sort of games, but this really just takes a cake. And really, there really is no boundaries. And again, it releases on the 6th. The feature I'm most excited for is there's going to be a co-op mode. You can play with a buddy, and that wasn't in the beta, and that's what would really draw me back. I'm not sure if it's 4-player. I'm pretty sure it's just 2, but if it was 4-player, that'd be even crazier. But because it would help to, it's kind of hard sitting there on your own, and there's all this, code-ish kind of stuff where you have to figure out how those kind of things work. If this button, I press this and it opens there, but it could cause this reaction. What happens? There's all these little things you have to think about. If there's 2 people, one person can help look up things online, or place things in the right place, get a second opinion. It would really. Oh, and it would just speed up the process. It was just so slow and daunting having to place every goddamn thing by myself and just figure out everything. I mean, it's like being a director of the movie and nobody shows up, and you just have a camera and you're a director. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna have to improvise, I guess. Get your blow up doll out the fucking out the closet, dust it off, even though you put your dick in it every night, but well, there's still a lot of dust in it because you come dust, you old ass fart. Moo, moo.